Hi everyone, good morning. So today now we are going to some different models in quadratic expressions and theory of equations. So the question number 1, the number of solutions of the equation x square plus y square equal to a square and mod x plus mod y equal to 1, where the a is lies in the interval 1 by root 2 to 1. We know that the 1 by root 2 is the value root 2 by 2. So this is the root 2 is the approximately 1.414 by 2. Now this is 0.7. So this is the value 0.7 less than a less than 1. 0.7 less than a less than 1 is the value of a. Now we are taking here x square plus y square equal to a square is a circle. We know that this is the equation of the circle having the center is the origin. Therefore, now this is the equation of the circle. Horizontal line is the x-axis, y-axis. Suppose if you are taking the a is lies in the interval 1 to 0.7 to 1, approximately we have to take in some 0.9. Suppose if you taken the 0.9 whole square, 0.9 whole square, when you taking x equal to 0, suppose x equal to 0, this is the plus or minus 0.9. This is the values of a. This means 0.9, this is the minus 0.9. Suppose this is the 0.9, now this is the minus 0.9, but 1 is this one. This is the minus 1. So here mod x plus mod y equal to 1, that means plus or minus x plus or minus y equals to 1. Therefore that means if you are taking y 0, then x we are getting plus or minus 1. If you are taking y 0, that is plus or minus x equal to 1, that means x equal to plus or minus 1. That's why you are taking here 1 and minus 1. Similarly, if you are taking y equal to 0, that is plus or minus y equal to 1, therefore y equal to plus or minus 1. It will be also, this is the value of 1, this is the value of minus 1. Now we write here the x plus y equal to 1. The x plus y equal to 1 is must be, the x plus y equal to must be this one. So here this is 1, this is a minus 1. Undoubtedly another one is the, this is the minus 1, this is the 1, and another one is the must be, this is the minus 1. So we can observe in the diagram here, in the first quadrant the line and the circle intersect in 2 points. So and also in the second quadrant intersect the line and the circle in 2 points. And also the circle and the line intersect in third quadrant 2 points. So the intersecting points of the circle and the line, so these are in the 2 points. We can observe here the line and the circle, the plus or minus x plus or minus y equal to 1, and the circle x square plus y square equal to a square intersect in 8 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Therefore the number of solutions of the equations x square plus y square equal to a square and mod x plus mod y equal to 1 are the number of solutions in this case are the 8. So it is, we are taking first equation of the circle. When you taking y equal to 0, we got x equal to plus or minus a, that is the lies in the interval. We know that 0.7 to 1, that value undoubtedly less than 1. That's why you are taking the above one. Here 1, this one is the x plus or minus x plus or minus y equal to 1. Therefore, but the circle, the radius of the circle must be less than 1. Therefore, we are taking on the x-axis 1 is the above the a. So, therefore, here 1 is the greater than a. 1 is the greater than a. Therefore, that's why here x plus or x equal to plus or minus a. But a is the lies in the interval 1 by root 2 1. Therefore, undoubtedly 1 is the greater than a. Therefore, now we are taking this is the a, this is the minus a, this is the a, this is the minus a. Therefore, you are taking the line x plus y equal to 1 this place. Minus x plus y is this one. Minus x minus y this one. X is a positive, y is a negative. X plus y. Here x is positive, y negative. X minus y equal to 1. Therefore, here the line and the circles in the different quadrants, in each quadrant intersecting two distant points. Therefore, the number of solutions are in this case is the 8. Okay. The number of, now we are going to the question number 2. The number of the real roots of x plus 1 into x plus 3 into x plus 4 into x plus 12 equal to 520 into x square. Here, clear that in the right hand side x square is there. Therefore, the number of real solution of x plus 1 into x plus 3 into x plus 4 into x plus 12 into 520 x square. In this case, we can observe here, when the right hand side is the x square is there, undoubtedly we can just we are thinking, so here the product of the any two is equal to the product of the other two. Therefore, here we are taking 1 into 12 12, 3 into 4 12. Now we are taking the ends here, x plus 1 into x plus 12, and the last two are the x plus 3 into x plus 4 equals to 520 into x square. Now we are taking here x square 13x plus 12. So after multiplication, we getting here x square plus 13x plus 12. Now here we are getting x square 3x plus 4x is the 7x plus 12 equal to 520 x square. The next step, we can write x square plus 13x by 12 by x. After that, we can write x square plus 7x plus 12 by x. Therefore, here x into x is the x square. Therefore, now this is the 520 into x square is ending other side. Now it will be by x into upon x. Therefore, now we can write this is x square by x is the x. 13x by x is the 13. Now this is the 12 by x is the first bracket. And the second one is also x plus 7 plus 12 by x equal to 520. Now we are taking here x plus 12 by x. X plus 12 by x. X plus 12 by x, we are taking some t. Therefore, now we are taking x plus 12 by x is the t. Therefore, x plus 12 by x is the t. Therefore, now we write here t plus 13 into t plus 7 equals to 520. Now this is the t plus 13, this is the t plus 7 equal to 520. Now we can clear here t into t square. Now this is the 20t. Now this is the 91 equals to 520. Therefore, we clear here t square, 13t plus 70 is the 20t, 13 into 7 is the 91. Here we can write here this is the t square plus 20t. Now this is 520 minus 91. 520 minus 91 is the, here this is the 9. Now it is 11 minus 9 is the 2. This is the minus of 429 equals to 0. Minus 429. Now this is expanding to the two factors. Now we can write expand into the two factors here. Now here 429 Now this is the 429. You can write here 3 ones are 3, 3 ones are 3, 3 fours are 12, 3 threes are. Now we can write this is the 11 ones are 11, 11 threes are. Therefore we are clear here 33 minus 13 is the 20. Therefore t square plus 33t minus 13t minus 429 equals to 0. Now we are taking the common factor is t plus 33. Here the common factor is the t plus 33 equals to 0. Now we can write here t plus 33 into t minus 13 equals to 0. Now we are getting t equals to minus 33 and another value t equals to 13. T equal to minus 33 and t equal to 13. Where t you can take t is the here. T is the x plus 12 by x equal to minus 33. Where t is the x plus 12 by x. Now we are getting here the LCM is the x square. X is the LCM. X into x is the x square. This is the minus 33x. We got plus 33x plus 12 equal to 0. Now we are getting here b square is 33 into 33. Therefore b square is the 33 whole square. Minus 4ac is the 4 12 is 48. Undoubtedly it will be greater than 0. 33 whole square minus 4ac is the 48. Undoubtedly 33 square is the sum. 33 into 33 is the big value when compared with 48. Therefore b square minus 4ac is the greater than 0. This equation has two real and distant roots. This equation has two real and distant roots. Now we are getting another value of t is the t equal to 13. Therefore now we are taking the t is x plus 12 by x equal to 13. Now this is x square. Now this is the minus 13x plus 12 equal to 0. Therefore we are taking x into x square minus 13x plus 12. Therefore undoubtedly you can write the discriminant here b square minus 4ac. The value of b square is the 169 minus 4ac is the 48. This is also greater than 0. Therefore we are observed here the first equation the discriminant as must be greater than 0. And another equation is also having the discriminant greater than 0. That means it has the two real and distant roots. Therefore this is also greater than 0. This is also this discriminant also greater than 0. Therefore this equation also two real roots have two real and distant roots. This is also two real and distant roots. Totally the given equation has the 4 real and distant roots. The given equation has the 4 real and distant roots. This is the process. When the ends and the middle terms the product is equal, then undoubtedly the right-handed term must be in terms of x square. Then the divided by x square, after we are taking the x plus 12 by x equal to t. After solving we getting the number of values of t. The number of values of the t are 2. Therefore then you can write x plus 12 by x. This is the quadratic equation. So we are finding the discriminant is here. Here the discriminant greater than 0, real and distant. Here the discriminant, suppose we are getting the less than 0, undoubtedly imaginary roots. But the question is the only real roots. Therefore here the number of real roots are the 4. Okay, understand? Right. So the number of real roots of x minus 2 into x minus 3 into x minus 5 into x minus 6 equal to 504. Now we are taking the, in this case, 5 plus 3 8 and 6 plus 2 is the 8. Now we can write x minus 2 into x minus 6. Here x minus 3 into x minus 5 equal to 504. Then we are getting here x square minus 8x plus 12. Here this is x square minus 8x plus 15 equal to 504. Now here x square minus 8x is the t plus 12, t plus 12 into t plus 15 equals to 504. This is the t plus 12 into t plus 15 is the 504. Now we are t into t square. 12t plus 15t is the 27t. Now we can write here the 15 into 2. Therefore 15 into 12. Here 12 5 is 60, 180. Therefore 180 504. Now we are getting here t square 2070 504 minus 180. Now this is 2. Now we can write here 3 minus, first of all 4 minus 0, 10 minus 2, 4 minus 1 is the 3. Now this is the minus of 324 equal to 0. Now this can be expanded into the factors. 324 is the, here 324. Now 3 1s are 3, 3 8s are 24, 3 3s are 9, 3 6s are, 3 12s are, 3 4s are, and 2 2s are. Now here 3 into 3 is the 9. Here 3 3s are 9, 9 4s are 36. Therefore here we are getting, this is 3 3s are 9, 9 4s are 36 into 9. 36 minus 9 is the 27. Therefore now this can be expanded into the factors. t square plus 36t minus 90 36 minus 9 is the 27 minus 324 equals to 0. Now we can write, this is the t is the common factor here, t plus 36. Therefore here minus 9 is the common factor, t plus 36, that is t minus 9, t plus 36 equal to 0. When you are taking the t equals to 9, therefore what is the t here? We are taking the t is the x square minus 8x. T is the x square minus 8x. That is x square minus 8x minus 9 equal to 0. Now we are getting here b square minus 4ac. The discriminant is the b square minus 4ac. B square is the 64. B square is the 64 minus 4ac. 4ac is the, now we are getting here b square minus 4ac. 4ac is the minus into minus plus. 4 9s are 36. This is greater than 0. Therefore 100 is the value greater than 0. Here the roots of this equation, have real and distant. Real and distant. But another one is t is the minus 36 or t plus 36 equal to 0. Therefore then it will be, the t is here x square minus 8x plus 36 equal to 0. b square minus 4ac, 64 minus 4 into 36. 4 6s are 24, 4 3s are 12 plus 2 144. This is the less than 0. So in this case the number of real roots are 0. It has only imaginary roots. X square minus 8x plus 36 have only imaginary roots. That means number of real roots are 0. The first equation discriminant as greater than 0. Therefore here the equation has the two real and distant roots. The second equation has only imaginary roots. Therefore the given equation as the number of real roots of the given equation is the only 2. Only 2. So now we are going to discuss another one. If ABC equals to M and P is the ABC, BCA, CAB, where P is the orthogonal matrix, then the value of A power minus 10, B power minus 12, C power minus 12. Here orthogonal, we know that in matrices, if A is a square matrix, then A into A transpose, equal to A transpose into A. If A is a square matrix and A transpose into A equals to A transpose into A and A into A transpose, both are equals to unit matrix, then A is said to be orthogonal matrix. Therefore here P is given that orthogonal matrix. That means P into P transpose is the unit matrix. P we are taking ABC, BCA, CAB. Its transpose is the first row is become the first column ABC, the second row is become the second column BCA, third row is becomes the third column CAB equals to the I. Now we are taking here the first row is a multiple with the first column. ABC is the A square, B square, C square. Now this is the A square, B square, sum of the product of the corresponding elements. Here AB, this is BC, this is CA. Now this is AB plus BC plus CA. Now here also AC plus AB plus BC. Now this is also same, AB plus BC plus CA. Similarly, this one is multiple with this one, AB, BC, CA. Therefore, AB, BC, CA. Now this is the second row with the second column, B square, C square, A square. That is A square plus B square plus C square. Then AB plus BC plus CA. Then it is also AB plus BC plus CA, AB plus BC plus CA, and the value A square plus B square plus C square. So now we are getting the unit matrix is 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. Now we are taking here 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. The first one equal to the first, and AB plus BC plus CA is also 0. Therefore now here taking, now we are observe here, this is the 1 by A power 10. So B power 12, C power 12. This is the A power 12, B power 12, C power 12. This is the A power 12, B power 12, C power 10. So now we are taking here the LCM is the A power 12, B power 12, C power 12 is the LCM. A power 12, B power 12, C power 12. Now here these two are cancelled. A power 10. So A power 12 by A power 10 is the A square. Now this is the B square. This is the C square. The value of A square plus B square plus C square, we can equating the corresponding elements. The value of A square plus B square plus C square is the 1. Here A, B, C whole power 12. In the question given that the value of A, B, C is the M, then it will be 1 by M power 12. This is the M power minus 12 is the answer. Okay, everyone understand this one. The value of this one is the M power minus 12. M power minus 12. So now we are going to the next question. If A and B are the two numbers such that A square plus B square equals to 7, A square plus B square equal to 7, and the value of A cube plus B cube equals to 10, the maximum value of the modulus of A plus B. The maximum value of the A plus B. Now here, suppose we are taking A plus B equal to X. Let we are taking maximum value of, we are find the maximum value of A plus B. Therefore, we are taking the A plus B equal to X. Here given that A square plus B square is the 7. Now this is squaring on both sides. Now we are squaring on both sides. A square b square plus 2ab equal to x square. A plus b whole square is the a square b square plus 2ab equal to x square. The value of a square plus b square is the 7. That is 7 plus 2ab equal to x square. Now here the 2ab equal to x square minus 7. Therefore, here the a square plus b square is the 7. Therefore, ab equals to x square minus 7 by 2. This is the value of ab. But another one is given that here the another one is a plus b. Suppose we are taking a plus b equal to x. We all know that a plus b whole cube. Therefore, a plus b whole cube is the cubing on both sides is a plus b whole cube equal to x cube. Now this is a cube, b cube, 3ab into a plus b equal to x cube. A cube plus b cube plus 3ab into a plus b equal to x cube. A cube plus b cube is the value 10. A cube plus b cube is the value 10. Now this is 3ab. AB is the x square minus 7 by 2. AB is the x square minus 7 by 2. A plus b is the x equal to x cube. Now we are thinking here the LCM is the 2. That is 20. The LCM is the 2. That is 20. Now we can write 3x into x square is the 3x cube minus 21 into x equal to 2x cube. Here taking the LCM is the 2. 2 into 10, 20. That is 3x cube minus 21x. Now we are thinking here this is the x cube. 3x cube minus 2x cube is the x cube minus 21x plus 20 equal to 0. X cube minus 20x plus 20 equal to 0. Now we are thinking here by the trial and error method, put x equal to 1, put x equal to 1, then it will be 1 cube minus 21 plus 20. This is the 21 minus 21 is the 0. Now we are getting the value of x is the 1. Now other two values are, now we are finding the other two values by the synthetic division. By the synthetic division, now the coefficients are 1. X square term is 0. Now that is minus 21. The last one is the 20. Therefore 1. Here 1 into 1, 1. 1 into 1 is the 1 minus 20. Therefore, now here we are taking x square plus x. So x square plus x minus 20. Here x square plus x minus 20. Therefore, x square plus x minus 20. Now we can write here the expand into the factors of 4 5s are x square plus that is 5x. Now we can expand into the factors x plus 5 into x minus 4 equal to 0. X plus 5 into x minus 4 equal to 0. Now this is x equal to 1 and x equal to 4 and x equal to minus 1. X equal to 1, x equal to 4 and x equal to minus 5. Therefore, here x equal to 1, x equal to 4 and x equal to minus 5. So, what is the question maximum value of a plus b? Very starting we are taking x equal to a plus b. Therefore, x is the a plus b. We are taking the mod a plus b. x is a plus b 1, we are getting a plus b 4, a plus b minus 5. Therefore, the maximum value of the mod a plus b, that means mod of x is the mod of minus 5 is the 5. The minimum value is here, minimum value of a plus b minus 5. Maximum value of a plus b plus 5. The least value of a plus b 1. Sorry, the least value is the minus 1, minus 5. Maximum value is the 4. Therefore, the least value of mod of a plus b, that means 1. The maximum value of mod of a plus b, that is 5. Therefore, the maximum value of modulus of a plus b is the 5. This is our answer. Okay. So the value of a for which x cube minus 6x square plus 11x minus 6 whole by x cube plus x square minus 10x plus 30 plus a by 30 does not have a real solution. Does not have a real solution. Therefore, here the first is the algebraic function. Now we are find the value of a. So we are taking x equal to 1 in this 1 minus 6. 1 minus 6 plus 11 minus 6. This is the 12 minus 12. It will be 0. Therefore, x minus 1 is the factor of the f of x. X minus 1 is the factor of f of x. Therefore, now we are taking 1 minus 6, 11 by the Horner division. We are taking the coefficients of the numerator. 1 minus 6, 11 minus 6. Then it will be 1. 1 into 1, 1 minus 5. Now this is the minus 5. Now here this is the 6. Now it will be x square minus 5x plus 6. Therefore this is expand into the two factors, x minus 2 into x minus 3. Therefore the numerator can be written as x minus 1 is the one of the factor, and the other factor is the x minus 2, and the next one is the x minus 3. These are the factors of the f of x, numerator of the f of x. Now we expand into the factors of the denominator. In the denominator is also we can observe, if you are taking x equal to 1, 1 plus 1 minus 10. Here 1 plus 1 minus 10. Here the denominator is x cube plus x square minus 10x. This is the 8. So this is not a 30. This is not a 30. This is the a by 30 is given that. So here this is the 8. Now we can write 1 plus 1 plus 8. That is a 10 minus 10. It will be also 0. Therefore 1 is also the root of the denominator. Now we can write the Horner division. 1 minus 10 8. We are taking 0. 1 plus 0 1. 1 into 1 1. 2 into 1 2. Now this is minus 8. Now we can write plus 8 minus 8 is the 0. Now we are taking here x square plus 2x minus 8 equal to 0. X square plus 2x minus 8 equal to 0. Now this is expand into the factors. Expand into the factors. X plus 4 into x minus 2. The factors are x plus 4 into x minus 2. Now this one is x minus 1. This is the one of the factor, x minus 1 and x minus 2. The remaining one is the x plus 4. So these are the factors of this one. After here giving a plus 30. Now we are finding the values of a. Now we are thinking here, the given equation does not have a real solution. Therefore, the f of x is not defined at x equals to 1. So here the f of x is not defined at x equal to 1 and x equal to 2. Then x equal to, here x is not equals to, all of you thinking here 1, 2 and minus 4. So now we are finding the range. This is the x is not equal to 1 to minus 4, where we are getting f of x equal to, these are cancelled, x minus 3 by x plus 4. These two are cancelled. X minus 3 by x plus 4. Now we are find the image of 1. F of 1 is the 1 minus 3, that is minus 2, that is 5. 1 minus 3 minus 2, 1 plus 4 is the 5. Now we are taking f of 2, that is 2 minus 3 minus 1, 2 plus 4 is the 6. 2 minus 3 is the minus 1, 2 plus 4 is the 6. Now we are taking minus 4, undoubtedly this is undefined. In that case we are taking x minus 3 by x plus 4, we are taking some y. The f of x we are taking y. Then you can write here x minus 3 equal to xy plus 4. Okay, x into y, xy plus 4 into y, 4y, that is the x minus 3. Now we are taking the common factor is the x. 1 minus y equal to 4y plus 3. Therefore x equal to 4y plus 3 by 1 minus y. Therefore the range does not containing the 1. Here 1 minus y is not equal to 0. Y is not equal to 1. The range does not containing this one and this one and this one. Therefore the range must be r minus of, the range must be here y not equal to 1, r minus of 1 and minus of 1 by 6 and minus of 2 by 5. The image of 1 minus 2 by 5. Here the domain not containing 1, the range is not containing the minus 2 by 5. Here the domain is r minus of 2. Here here this is the minus of this, we can observe here minus of 1 by 6. The range does not containing the here minus 1 by 6. But we can take the function completely wide. We are getting the range function, image function is this one. Y is not getting the 1. Therefore the range is r minus of 1, r minus of 1 minus 6, r minus of minus 2 by 5. Now the given question is the value of a for which the equation has does not have a real number. Does not have a real number. That means does not have a real number. Given that the equation has does not a real number. Therefore here this one, the image of this one we are getting 1, that is a by 30, does not have real number. That means it will be must be 1. It completely image is 1. Therefore a by 30 equals to minus 1, a equal to minus 30. And also it has the given equation as a does not have a real number. That means we are taking here minus 1 by 6 plus a by 30. A by 30 equals to minus 1 by 6. Therefore a equal to minus 30 by 6 is the minus 5. Now if you are taking a by 30, this is the minus of 2 by 5. Therefore a by 30 equals to 2 by 5. 5 1 jar, 5 6 jar. Therefore a equals to 6 into 2, 12. Therefore a is minus 30 and a is a minus 5 and a is the 12. So the given equation does not have a real solution. That means the image of the first function we are getting 1 and another one is the minus 1 by 6. Sorry, here minus 1 by 6 is sending other side plus 1 by 6. Therefore this is the answer is the 5. Therefore here a is minus 30 and a is the 5 and a is the 12. Understand? Consider the equation x square minus 2x minus n equal to 0, where n belongs to n and n belongs to 5 to 100. The total number of different values of n so that the equation has the integral roots. So that the equation has the integral roots. That means here the equation has the integral roots. Therefore, we are taking x equal to minus b plus or minus b square minus 4ac by 2a. Here x equal to minus 2 plus or minus 1 plus m whole by 2. That is x equal to minus 1 plus or minus root of 1 plus n. All of you listen here carefully. We are taking minus 2 plus or minus, then you taking the common factor is the 4. Now this is the 2. 2 are cancelled. 1 plus or minus, minus 1 plus or minus root of 1 plus n. So therefore here given that the total number of different values of n, so that the equation has the integral roots. Here the roots are here minus 1 plus or minus root of 1 plus n. So here the roots are integral. Now we are find the value of, then the roots are integral, it must be a perfect square. 1 plus n must be a perfect square. Therefore, when the 1 plus n is a perfect square, undoubtedly the roots are integral roots. Therefore, now here 1 plus n is must be a perfect square. Must be a perfect square. So we are taking the values of perfect square numbers in the interval 5 to 100. 1 plus n means here 1 plus n equals to 5 to 100 is the undoubtedly 9, 16, 25, 36 and 49, 64, 81, 100. So 1 plus n is a must be a perfect square. Therefore 1 plus n must be taken in the interval 5 to 100. The perfect square numbers are 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, 81, 100. The value of 1 we know that 8. 9 minus 1, 8, 15, 24, 35, 48, 63, 80, 99. The number of values of n are here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The number of values of n are the 8. The number of values of the n are must be 8. Okay, understand? So the number of positive integers for n, for which n square plus 96 is a perfect square. The number of positive integer n, for which the n square plus 96 is a perfect square. So here the n square, we are thinking n square plus 96 is a must be a perfect square. Some we are taking either m or k. Perfect square means m square. Now plus n square sending to the other side, m square minus n square equal to 96. M square minus n square equal to 96. Now this is m minus n, m plus n equal to 96. Here undoubtedly positive means m minus n is a less than m plus n. We are thinking here when we are getting the n is a positive, that means m minus n is must be less than m plus n. This is the case of here. For example, we are taking m minus is the 2, m plus n is the 248, sir. In this case, we are getting 2n. Subtract from this one, m minus m 0, 2n equals to some 46. then n will be 23 in this case. So suppose we are taking here 2n, m minus n, 2n, that is the 46, n is the 23. This is the one of the value. This is the case 1. The another case is, so the another case is, suppose must be, we are thinking another condition. This is a even, this is must be a even. Even into even is a even number. But one of them odd is must be a odd number. 1 into 3, 3 into 5. So these are odd number into odd number is also odd number. And one of the even. So here we are thinking here m minus n is a must be even. This is also must be even number. That will be, we are getting only 96. So suppose here we are taking both are must be even. Suppose both are odd, it is must be odd. But one of them odd and one of them even. So you are not getting 96. So here in this case only the even numbers are possible cases. Here we are taking, suppose the 3. Suppose we are getting here. Suppose we are getting the 3. So here this is the only possible for, just 1 minute. Here only we are taking the even. Suppose we are taking the odd into odd must be odd number. Suppose one of the odd number. So suppose we are getting this is the odd number. Undoubtedly it is the even number, odd into even. So suppose in the case of m minus n is the 3. But we are taking the m plus n is 3 3s are 3 2s are. What we are getting here? 32, that is the 29 is the 2n. But n is 29 by 2. But we are getting the integer n. Integer n. That means that is must be 2n is a must be, 2n is a must be a even number. We are getting 2n is must be also even number. That's why we are getting both are even numbers. M minus n, m plus n are even. Then 2n is also even. Suppose one of them we are taking the odd, must be we are getting the 2n is the odd. Then that is not a integer. Therefore we are taking the only both are even numbers. That is the reason here. Both are odd, we know that is the odd into odd is must be odd. One of them even must be its product is even. Therefore here one of the even, one of the odd. When you can subtract those equations, must be we get n is a not a integer. Therefore we are taking both are evens. Only the case both are evens. Therefore where m minus n is the 4, must be m plus n is the, we are taking 4 2s are 8, 4 4s are 16. Subtract them, 2n equals to 20. Therefore n is the 5. This is the next case. Suppose another case is m minus 1 we taking 6. Therefore m plus n is the 6 1s are, okay, therefore 6 1s are 6, 6 6s are 16 into 6, 16 6s are 96. Therefore 16 6s are is 96. Therefore again 2n equal to 10. Here in this case also 2n equals, here 2 10s are, this one, sorry, 2 10s are. Here 2n equals to 10. Therefore n value is the 5. Here 2 10s are, 2 5s are. Now another case is, suppose m minus n. Now another case, we are going to the another case. M minus n is the 8. Suppose m minus 8. M minus n is the 8. M plus n is must be 8 1s are 8, 8 2s are. Therefore now we are getting here 2n. 2n is the, we know that here 2n is the 12 minus 8 is the 4, n equals to 2, that is enough. After that you are getting m plus n 8, but m minus n 8, but here m minus n is must be m plus n. Suppose we are taking that case must be, we are getting the n is the negative integers. Therefore only m minus n, when you can take m minus n is less than m plus n, then we are getting the positive value of the n. Suppose m minus n we are taking the big value, undoubtedly you get the the n is must be we are getting the negative value. Therefore here after that you are taking this is 8, this is 12, undoubtedly we are getting the negative value. Therefore this is our only 4 cases are there. M minus n is the 4, first m minus n is the 12, and m minus n is the 4, and m minus n is the 6, and finally m minus n is the 8. Here the possible cases for n integer, positive integer for n is the only 4 cases. Only the 4 cases. The number of positive integer values of the n is the only for 4 cases. Okay, got it? Right. The number of real roots of 2 into x power 99, 3 into x power 98, 2 into x power 97. Here the last term is the 2x plus 3. Suppose we are taking here 2x plus 3, undoubtedly it is the x power 98. After that this is the x power. So we are taking here, simply we can write 2x plus 3 is the common factor, it is. Undoubtedly you can write 2x plus 3, this is the 99. Now this is, we can think here, this is the x power 3x power 98. Just 1 minute, question will be on. So here given that 2 into x power 99 plus 3 into x power 98, 2 into x power 97. So we are taking the 2x plus 3 is the common here. We are simply observe 2x into x power 98. This is the 99. After that 3 into x power 98, this one. So the first one is multiple with this one, we have got this one. After x power, suppose these are multiple with these two, this is the 2 into x power 97, and suppose we are multiple with this one, we got these two, and after that we are getting these two. So and so on one. So here we are thinking all are positive signs, x power 99, x power 96. Therefore here there is a no real root. All are positive signs. There is a no undoubtedly real roots. For example, x square plus x plus 1. This is the discriminant must be less than 0. Discriminant is must be less than 0. So after that you can multiply with some x square plus 1 of this. This will be x power 4. So these are all this is all as a positive signs undoubtedly. But don't taking only the coefficient of, when you are taking the coefficient of only 1, undoubtedly its discriminant must be less than 0. Another observation is here plus everything. Suppose if you are taking the GP also, definitely we are getting, undoubtedly we are getting here, definitely we are getting here some definitely we are getting the integer roots, sorry, imaginary roots. Why? Because here the number of terms in this case are, we are thinking here this is the 1 to 99, but this is the 1, total terms 100, but we are getting the here even terms, that means 50 terms are getting. So 1 to 98, the number of terms is must be 50. Therefore this is in the GP. We are writing here 2x plus 3. A into A is, suppose we are taking A is the 1 and R is the x square. A into that means 1 into R power n, that is x power n means x square power n is the 50, that is 100, minus 1 by A into R power n minus 1 by R minus 1. A is the 1, R power n x square power 50, that is the 100 minus 1 by x square minus 1 equals to 0. So this is, we are taking here, everyone is know that x square minus 1 be x square minus 1 can be written as x plus 1 into x minus 1. But this one can be written as, after the completion of the De Moivre's theorem, we can write this one is again 1 minus of x into 1 minus of 1 plus x plus and so on x power 99. This is the x power 100 minus 1 can be written as x minus 1 into, that is the x minus 1 into 1 plus x up to 99. Then these two are cancelled. This is undoubtedly imaginary. That is undoubtedly imaginary roots, because we know that here simply a square minus 1 minus x square can be written as 1 minus x square can be written as 1 minus x into 1 plus x. 1 minus x cube can be written as 1 minus x into 1 plus x square. 1 minus x power 4 can be written as 1 minus x into 1 plus x square plus x cube. All are positive. This is imaginary, which is imaginary, this is imaginary. In this case also we can write 1 minus x into, this can be written as 1 minus x into 1 plus x square and so on x power 99. Now this is also 1 minus x into 1 plus x. Therefore, we are thinking here these two are cancelled. The remaining part is the 2x plus 3. 2x plus 3 into, the remaining part is the 1 plus x square plus x power 99. So this is completely always positive. So why sir this is always positive? We are taking here any real, here we are observe here this is always positive, this graph is always completely lies above the x-axis. So we don't the simplification, we are thinking this one, x power 99, x power 96 plus 1. Suppose if you are taking this graph of this one, undoubtedly this is the even powers of x. Therefore completely this one completely lies above the x-axis. So this part is always lies above x-axis. When the graph is above lies x-axis, its discriminant must be less than 0. And another one is this one. This is also imaginary roots. All positive time, that means discriminant must be discriminant must be less than 0. These are the two cases. One of the cases, what we are thinking, one of the cases, the x power 98, x power 96 and so on 1, x power 98, x power 99 and so on. This is represents the all positive numbers. If you are taking any number or any real value for x, it is always positive. Therefore, this is completely lies above the x-axis. When the graph is completely lies above the x-axis, its discriminant must be less than 0. That means this has only imaginary roots. Now we are taking only this one, 2x plus 3 equal to 0. That means x equal to minus 3 by 2. Only one real root. This equation has the only one real root. That value is the minus 3 by 2. But here this is completely the complete part of this. This one is the completely lies above the x-axis. That's why it has no real roots. It is, and the graph is completely lies above the x-axis. It has the imaginary roots. Therefore, clear, here only the 2x plus 3 equal to 0. It has only one real root in this case. Why? Because here this part is completely lies above the x-axis. Its discriminant must be 0. Another method is there. This is the after simplification we are getting 1 plus x square up to x to 9. This all signs are positive. That means no real roots. Are you understand?